Good afternoon. You know, when I speak, there has to be a lot of energy in the room. So I'm going to ask you a question, and then I'm going to give you the answer. The question is, what time is it? The answer is game time. What time is it? Game time. No, wait a minute. We're from Nebraska, so when we say game time, we say it with a lot of energy and a lot of enthusiasm. What time is it? Game time. It's game time. In life and in leadership, when you play the game to win. On September the 15th, 2017, I got a call from Steven Jackson, NFL football player. He called, and I was in a very intense meeting. We were selling the company Cabela's at the time, and I stepped out of the meeting. Steven said, "Tony, I want you to climb Mount Kilimanjaro with me." I said, "Yes." I went home and had a conversation with my wife, and realizing then that it was in Tanzania, Africa, and I was then aware of the gravity of the decision that I had just made. I was committed, but it was for a great cause. Chris Long, NFL football player, two-time Super Bowl champion, son of Howie Long, started a foundation with Doug Pitts, who is the brother of Brad Pitts, called Water Boys. Water Boys is a foundation dedicated to building wells in Tanzania, Africa for clean water. 10,000 kids a year die every year from lack of clean water. 3 out of 5 kids never make it to the age of 5 for something we take for granted, clean water. So today, I'm excited to share with you all my journey all the way up.
All the way up.
Tony shouted it out one day, and
All the way up.
it stuck.
All the way up.
Tone yelled it out the whole way up.
All the way up.
You know, I served in the Marine Corps, 1982 through 1986. The Marine Corps it's all about the chant. It's all about, you know, the motivation. And, you know, when we're doing things, we Marines always sing, man. We got all kinds of crazy songs we sing, you know. Some of them are for camera, some of them are not for camera.
Tony is one of the 6 vets on the expedition. As both a veteran and a former NFLer, Nate appreciates the deep similarities between the two.
You look in a locker room, you look in a military unit, it's people from all over the country, different backgrounds, skin colors, beliefs.
We're doing big things in the community, and we're always trying to get back, and you have people who...
Yet, we seem to find a way to respect one another and get along and place the mission first.
So, Water Boys. Our goal was to build 32 wells for 32 teams in NFL. I'm excited to report right now we built 58 wells. We're touching over 160,000 kids across Tanzania. So when I got this call, it was time to get in shape, and I'm really excited about the team that I'm a part of. Water Boys, class of 2018, 6 NFL veterans, 6 military veterans, 2 below-the-knee amputees. These guys were absolutely awesome. So, in life and in leadership, preparation is critical. So when I got the call, it was time to get in shape. Now, I served in the Marine Corps, but I was not in Marine Corps shape at 54 years of age. So it was time to go to work. So I trained with a 40-pound weight vest. I pushed a sled. I had a personal trainer. At the end of the day, no matter what you do in leadership, coaching is critical. You all need a coach. We all need a mentor. We all need someone to push us. And I had Carissa to make sure that every morning at 4:30 a.m., I was on point because it was time to go. Be crystal clear on your purpose. Crystal clear on your purpose. We were there for those kids in Tanzania. As you can see, at 6 a.m. in the morning, we got down in a dirty creek and gathered water. Those kids drink that water all day long. And so in order to be really clear on our purpose, I actually got down and spent time with those children. You can clearly see on their faces. But at the end of the day, that's the water they were drinking. So purpose, be crystal clear. Don't freak out when you see the mountain. In life and in leadership, you will see a mountain. I guarantee you, my mother used to say, live long enough, you'll see a mountain. So we were driving along, and I said to Chris, Chris said, Tony, there's a mountain. I said, Chris, I don't see a mountain. He said, look up. So look up above the clouds. And at that point in time, my heart started to kind of quiver. But don't freak out when you see the mountain. Self-talk. Make sure that no matter what, you know that you will be able to achieve and move forward. Mentally lock in. Because when you mentally lock in, you make sure you understand failure is not an option. You lock in so tight that at the end of the day, you start climbing and you keep climbing. And you may need some assistance. I had my sticks. My sticks were a part of my assistance. But you lock in and you keep climbing. At some point, you're going to get so high that the air will become thin. And that's when your will must take control. Your physical abilities may leave you, but you are really clear that mentally you lock in. And when you do those things, then success is inevitable. Don't think about the risk at the time. Think about what you need to do in order to accomplish, and think about what you need to do in order to achieve. So as you can see, I did make it to the top of the mountain, and it was a really surreal experience. I went to Tanzania to do good. I came back with lessons that I learned about myself and about life and about the legacy that I want to leave for my children, my family, and this community. Leadership lessons from Mount Kilimanjaro. Understand that success is inevitable if you prepare, you lock in, you're focused, you do what's necessary to train and prepare, and you're crystal clear on your purpose. Thank you very much.